What were we saying?
Yeah, I was saying that I was thinking of this let go system, right?
Yeah.
And it sounds real easy. Like, okay, do whatever you feel, right? And some people, I understood why they asked you about, like, if it's possible to hire non-professional actors
Yeah.
for a movie, right?
Yeah.
Even because it sounds that easy that you might think that, you know, I'm not a professional director. I can shoot my own movie with this, 3 pixels camera and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it's not as easy as it seems, because the final thing is the spectators, the viewers. If they see that you fake, whether you're professional or not, they will boo your ass. That's for sure.
No. But the thing is, we have to do it like this. You're the cameraman.
Okay, I am the cameraman.
And the moment he has a question, we go to him.
Okay, sure.
The thing is, I'm not here to tell you that it's impossible, because I'm honest. I think it's possible, and I've seen it. The fact that people have never made a film doesn't mean they can't make a film. It also doesn't mean that it's not going to be difficult, and they have to go, just like everybody else, go through the process.
Right.
But they can make a brilliant film. Everybody can make a brilliant film right now. It's not likely that there are many of them. You know, they have to try it and see if their talent guides them through it, basically. And then they have to learn that there are certain things you shouldn't do. This camera, for instance, it's very small, very shaky. So people have to be really steady. But you can learn that. So why don't we make 10 movies like that, practicing? That's what this is. More than anything else, the digital era is for us to use, for us filmmakers,
Right.
or anybody who's in the visual world, music, use it to learn how this works, how this language works. That's great. And then, then you can get serious. But I really like to not get too serious, not get too precious. And and you should check it out, Frank Gehry's documentary,
Okay.
because I'll show you, the way I direct films, or I make films, or I prefer to make films like this, This is the script. It's
Okay.
not, this is the script, not the building. Frank Gehry does buildings like this, like in Bilbao. Now, if you think of this as the script and the ingredients for the film, you look at it and then you go, it's not that interesting. We all go, filmmaker, it's not that interesting. And then you see when the wind blows through it, it gets more interesting. And then you go, is that interesting enough? No. Let's do it another day. Let's try it another day. That's Frank Gehry. That's how I want to make movies. Not all of them, but I like to do that experiment. I like to do an experiment where the writer sits here. Okay. He sends me a text message.
Right.
Or I send you a text message, or somebody sends us text messages. Our lines come from here, but they were just written. I just wrote one this morning, and it's almost like we are in such a new place. I'm working on a thing for whales. Stop killing whales for Sea Shepherd. I talked to you a little bit about it. So here you are. You're in Odessa, and I write, more than ever, we are aware of our homes and family. More than ever, are we aware of Earth and water as the source of all life, the rainforest, the ecosystem, the delicate balance of all. I like water. I am ocean. Whales are my children. I hear their song. They weep.
That's beautiful.
But what the fuck does it take? It all takes just your mind. You have to be a poet. Okay, fine. And even if you're not a poet, but you can write it on a cell phone and
I
go,
know.
what do you think
I
of
see.
this? I just messaged this to people who work on sand paintings. You know this because it's almost like it comes from Russian. They paint in sand. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
And they're working on their version of what they would what a sand painting would do about whales being, starting to become extinct. And so I think this is their text. I think it's better than what we had before. And they go, great. This can happen in 2 minutes. I wrote this in 5 minutes. Then I did a video on it so they can kind of hear me say it, because the text is not only, the text is only the text. And I emailed it to them. Or no, I went into Skype and says, what do you think of this? This is brilliant. We can make movies with this. Not just photography, but just, I would like the experiment and get my lines through here. And go, like, I was thinking about doing the scene like that with you guys.
Right.
Where you're sitting in front of each other and go, and you read your line. Do it. Just remember that. Not all projects, but a text message movie, do it. It's great. The whole world suddenly is just like text, and you can, by just finding a small story, suddenly you have a short movie. You can do it in a second. And it's interesting. It's about people, and it's about, what the fuck are we doing here? Ask him if he has a question.
У тебя есть вопросы, Серега?
Yes. Oh, yeah?
Right.
Okay. Well, I knew you were having.
I just want to make sure we're not erasing the record that was here before.
No.
The movie, no? Okay, it's just another one.
Now this
I have so much questions, so maybe.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
but this, give it to me.
Right.
No, but this camera,
I have-
this
I
is
have a comment.
the sweetness of this camera is it's nothing. You can throw it in the air.
Man.
It's still shooting. It is. Yes, it is. No,
throw it.
and you can do like this. It's crap, but it's a recording device and ideas. Normally you have to keep them. Now you just put them on an artificial memory. And the game is, if you don't like my question, you give it to him, and you kind of record when you're kind of brainstorming about shit, or when you go out to locations. Even if this is not, it's a great memory backup, and that's so Blade Runner, because we're going into artificial memory now. Even the Ukraine, Google is buying Ukraine and helping them to get history in a digital format. It's so fucking weird to have history in a digital format. I'm not sure what I think about it, because it's so great and it's so fragile.
Yeah.
Because what are we going to do if the digits fuck up? I mean, we all know that computers sometimes you go, what the hell happened? And then you go, shit. Oh, it's working in, and we don't know what happened.
We'll bring it back to film format.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Back to basics.
I'm basically fighting. Of course, I'm fighting for the digital. I hope they will use the digital format to also digitalize all the films, all the great films. Forget the crap, but the great films that we've made would be great to have, as long as pixels work. That'd be a great. My wet dream is that I walk around, being the museum that I am, having 150 films under my armpit, and the chip is this big. And I go, what do you like to see now? Pick one out of the 150. That's ridiculous. But it's so cheap, and it's very pixel. Yeah.
But I still believe in film supremacy.
No,
I mean,
but
film,
you don't film me. Yes.
Right, film is still, the resolution is better, is a lot better. I mean,
So-
digital thing cannot top film. That's what I think. That's what I
Yes,
believe.
we can.
This is very old school. No, you can't.
But maybe it's like the whale story. If film, the real film, the 35, whatever you want to call it, if that is the new whale that is becoming extinct,
Right.
and not because of what we do, but because of sources, and because of oil just going somewhere, we have a new format. I really think that this is maybe a transitional period of technology that helps us save some. Maybe there's another form that has the same quality, but for now, I think the freedom that the internet and these tools give us, that I really believe has not been around ever. We are now in a very strange place where we can be the authors of our own films, and a lot of us will make very interesting films that have a point of view.
Right.
rather than the point of view,
Okay.
oh, we have to please everybody. Oh, well, let's do a rabbit and a pussy in the film because it's so great. And the boys need a car. They need Bentleys, especially here. They really need Bentleys. Oh my God, what a great movie. No.
No, definitely not.
Or not my movie. I can't even make those movies. Even if I wanted to, or they offered it to me, I would have to say no because I can't. You know.
Well, I agree that internet and digits are opening doors for people. That's for sure. And first of all, they open doors for people with low budgets that they would like to shoot their movies with passion, right? But at the same time, those things open doors for a lot of crap.
So, but that's normal. There's a lot of crap to give the balance between what we think. You know, we all have personal taste, but we think this is great or that is great. The balance for that is we need a lot of crap. Otherwise, we wouldn't even be able to tell the difference.
Well, to me, it's about passion. If you got real passion,
Yeah.
you will get your message through. That's for sure. I'm sure about that.
But
If
why
you're
do
doing
we
crap
have to
shit, you're gonna be tired of your own shit in about
But
I don't
why
know
do we have
a few
to pay
months.
for this? Why do we have to pay for this?
No, we don't.
Okay. Well, then all you have to do is do it, right?
Yeah.
I'm talking to myself too. There are a ton of films that I want to make. And I can't keep saying, I'll wait until later, till my career as a movie actor is over. I have to do it.
We hope.
So the moment I tell you the same thing and you go, oh, that's easy to say for him, it's not, because I have to do this myself. What I teach you, I at least I can do it myself, you know. And especially about, you know, the bigger issues. But I'm doing it. It's in my head. I'm doing it. I just need to find one partner that'll go, I'm with you.
Right.
And I haven't found this partner yet. I've been fucked over many, many times. I've been close to directing a beautiful screenplay 7 times already.
Right.
And every time it went south. Clint Eastwood waited 25 years. He was a director from the start. He waited 25 years because he was such a great actor, nobody wanted to have him direct. So, you know, in my mind, if he waited 25 years, I guess I have another 10 years to go. But I prefer, you know, to do it now. And funny enough, I am doing it now.
Partner in what? In terms of producing or screenwriting?
You need at least one partner. I prefer 2, because 3 is much better. A partner who can straighten you out. It doesn't matter what. You need partners to do something this big.
Right.
And you need to be able to trust them. You know?
Okay.
I trust anybody, but that's not good either. You know, I always think, well, I start trusting them until they fuck me up. But you save a lot of time if you just take it a little slower and wait until you know that you can trust them, rather than being so, you know, accessible and naive anyway. But you know, how do you find them? I don't know. It's like a marriage. You know, how do you find them?
Yeah, exactly.
But
It's about having a perfect match.
For now, you are my partners.
We are honored.
And for now, I am directing.
We're honored.
You know, when I have the Film Factory and I produce 6 shorts.
I went to the
every
Film
day.
Factory site today, this morning.
We're producing 6 shorts,
Okay.
6 units production that are shooting shorts every day, and I'm the director of the whole thing, not just, you know, one or 2. And I go between all of them. I go sniff like I do with you. I sniff them out and I go, you know what? Put this up your ass. It'll be better for you today. And they go, okay. And they do. And they go, oh, it was much better today. That's all I do. So I'm doing it, but I like to tell my own story. I would not, you know, other people's stories, but the stories that I really like. And I can't, you know, I shouldn't wait. So just like you, I have the same problems pretty much, that things are keeping me away from it. You have your things, and they're all practical things. They're like family things, they're travel things, they're work things, they're rent things, they're phone calls, they're ties, they're houses, blah, everything. But yeah, at some point you have to say, okay, well, enough. And then you click. No, like I said yesterday, no is great. If you say no, you create space. If you say yes, maybe, you're already fucking yourself. But that's, you know, that's one course to sail as far as I know. But I know if I say yes, that I'll I'll be better. And I'm really close now.
Yes, sure.
That's a creative
It's
process.
a completely different picture from what anybody thinks. Anybody thinks that I can get anything done that I want to do, but that's not true. It's still the same fight because people don't expect you to do that, and they have to understand it, and then they have to also be ready to get on board. But I'm having fun and I'm doing it, but I still have to. Just this morning, I got a guy through the email and the website saying we're doing the Rocky Horror Show in Hong Kong. Do you want to be a part of it? So I go, what the fuck part were you thinking of? And they go, well, you could be a great spirit and it would help us out a lot, and we'll just create a spirit for you. And I said, a spirit that is not in the play, that it's like an attachment that doesn't belong anywhere. I can't do that. There's a role that I could do, and they were saying you can do it on film, which I think is adorable. So I'd be doing a part in New York on camera that will play in the Rocky Horror Show in Hong Kong 3 months later. That is good. This is a good idea. And the narrator in the Rocky Horror Show is perfect for that part. So the narrator is dancing in his room. That's great. And he said, no, the part I have given the part, and I respect him for that. I've given the part to an actor, and I can't take him out. And I said, well, of course, and I totally understand, and I think that's great. So no spirit for me. Sorry. Keep me posted. If he dies, maybe. But yeah.
Well, right now I think I would play even Spirit, anything, because right now I feel real hungry.
Yeah.
Real hungry,
Yeah.
acting wise.
The biggest thing that I feel here is hunger for knowledge and passion.
Big time.
Passion.
I was about to say that. I swear.
Yeah. No, that's what I feel the moment
No.
I got it here.
I was about to say that. For me, the passion is the moving force. Once you lose it, you're done. That's what I think.
Yeah. Well, there's one program that teaches us to forget about passion and get real. It's a bad program.
It
It's
is.
a bad program. Fuck 'em.
I mean, if
It only works for 20 seconds.
for me,
And then you have a family, and then you're fucked. And you have a mortgage. And
the biggest proof that I'm right about passion thing is that I saw a big movie star coming for his master class with his duct tape.
right.
So that speaks a lot to me.
Right. I
know what I'm
brought it
talking
from
about?
LA. I
Right.
brought the duct tape from LA. The cameras came from, where did I pick up the cameras? Because they're hard to get. This version is hard to get.
Oh man.
And I bought the cameras. I forgot.
These cameras.
Yeah, these two. Yeah.
Well, it
Yeah.
doesn't really matter right now.
You don't remember.
No, because.
Их сложно достать. Они...
Yeah. No, but ask
Он
him
не
what
помнит.
will you ask
Right.
him, just ask him what he's doing, because he's doing something interesting. I was going to sit down with you and have a coffee and say, here's the camera, start a production company and start now. But he's already doing that, so let him tell a little bit about what he's doing.
Чем ты занимаешься?
Do you know what he's doing? Do you know what he's
No,
doing?
no. We just met each other on a set.
Why don't you guys
On a
talk?
Yes, we met
That's
together.
fine.
We just met on a set.
Because
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
choose us.
Yeah.
From,
Так что чем ты занимаешься?
I'm making my own movie now.
He's making his own movies.
No,
I see,
don't
so-
talk to me. He's
Okay.
He's on camera.
He's on.
Yeah.
All right.
And if you don't want to
After-
talk, then go turn it back on him. You know that? That's the game.
Oh, it's not.
All right.
No problem. I think we will talk together a lot of
Yeah,
time.
we can do
when
it
you-
later,
when you
I
leave,
mean-
because we stay.
No, but
we
this
stay
is,
here.
we're going to put this on the internet. Are you fucking killing me? This is part of the class. This is part
So
of...
what are you doing, man?
Yeah. Or you want to talk about New York? Because that's a new plan, right? That's like came to you like 3 days ago or 2 days ago. Well, when did you send out the form?
Maybe 1 week ago I sent
You sent out the
application
form?
forms. Yes, I'm playing. I'm going to study in New York Film Academy.
Okay.
It's, there are 2 schools in New York and LA.
Put it a little
in
closer.
Hollywood.
The sound is great on this.
Okay.
The sound is really great on this.
Okay.
But you need to not be too
And-
far away.
They have some schools in London, in Paris, in Moscow, in
Okay.
Hong Kong, in Abu Dhabi, but there students study only 1 week, 1 month, 2 months, and maybe some more. But in America, in New York, in LA, students are studying 1 year and 2 years for different profession: acting, film directors, screenwriters, photographers, 3D animation, and
Right. Here's the
and
shitty,
more, yes,
shitty
and,
earthly question. How much is the
after
the whole thing? How much is
Yeah.
it? Because
What
that's
does it
important. I
cost?
mean,
and after finishing, we
What does it cost?
how much is it?
It cost
Quite a lot of money.
it cost all my money what I save for buying one-room apartment, but but I
How
decided not to have apartment.
How much?
How
Just
much?
give us the
20,
digit.
20,
20?
yeah, no, 20. 12 and a half thousand dollars for a semester.
Yeah.
For
So
one semester.
one semester it's a half year.
Yeah.
I'm planning to study 1 year. It's $25,000 only for studying, and then living, eating,
Right.
tickets and
Flight tickets and
You're
everything.
going to make, you're going to
So-
you have
so,
a job on the
40,
side. You're
40,
going to have
40.
a job on the side to make money so you can live, or what's?
You have a job.
How are you going to
you-
feed yourself?
No, I have 40, 70. If say the truth, I have $35,000, not 40. So
Sure.
maybe it's not enough money, but I think that I earn some money in America. Maybe I attend the castings. I should
That's
like
what I mean. That's what I mean.
episodes.
Or selling you a booty. Just kidding. No, but
No, and
and,
because you do this because you feel that the Ukraine is not
Of course,
big enough
of course.
to learn enough. There's not enough schooling or
Ukraine
teaching.
unfortunately doesn't have own good production, so only Moscow film directors came here, but we take only second part roles, not
I understand.
not the main, because Moscow great actors only shoot here. So
well, I think that Ukrainian and Russian acting schools are pretty strong. I mean, the Stanislavski thing is hardcore. I know a lot of people can't deal with it because it is hardcore. But once you get it, I think you're on top of your game. That's what I personally think about this thing. But well, I think he wants to move to New York is about opening doors. It's not about getting.
In LA.
It is about
LA,
getting.
in LA.
LA, sorry.
I hate winter.
It is about getting knowledge, that's for sure. But I think it's about opening doors. Just like for me here, I don't think I have enough room here, if you know what I mean. I mean, I think maybe I think too much of myself, but I think I'm capable of bigger things that my country can offer me. That's what I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm
What do
wrong.
you-
I'm sorry.
No,
but
but
that's what I
listen,
think.
Let me just, the thing that it takes a lot of courage for you to do this, and a lot of money.
Exactly.
And yes, I did hear that that specifically that school is taking a lot of money, and I'm very curious to see if they teach you, likewise. But I know you will learn something always, because when you're ready to learn, you will learn. You will. It's just a matter of timing. But what I was going to ask you is the other part is what do you do with your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your family? These are the strongest ties we have in life, and you just leave for New York or for wherever.
Unfortunately, 1 month ago,
Yeah.
my civilian wife leave me because we talk about my acting future, and
See.
She left him.
she didn't support me, and she pressed me about it, and it's very hard to explain her that I feel that is a good my future, because I feel it, that I will become an actor, but she didn't believe me, and we split up, and now I am free, and I'm ready to go
Yes.
wherever
Yes.
I want, and
Yes. Well,
so
the bigger.
I think that could serve as a motivation for him.
Fine. He
I
has
think
no
so.
choice, or Yes, he has, but I guess not. You know, and maybe that's
My
what it takes.
bridges were burnt. So.
No, I know, but there are not a lot of people who burn their bridges that way. That takes a lot of courage, and I think that's amazing. The truth is that there are not many women or men, I would think, who can handle this. This is the part of if you get the work that you want, you'll be traveling, and you'll not be home a lot, and you'll think twice if you need kids or not. All that stuff comes in the backyard. This is the other part of our life. The public life is one thing, and if you get lucky enough to get work, but on the other hand, you're gone, man. You're a nomad, and you know what? I think that's the nature of our craft.
What, sacrifice?
We travel. No, we travel. We tell stories. We travel. We tell stories. That's where we belong. And of course, so if you don't have a wife, then try and get one for a while, because we want them. We do. But at the same time, if it's your nature, what are you going to do? Hi!
Well,
Taxi!
Right.
What are you going to do, you know?
My father told me the same. Yeah. Go to America and not think America.
Can you ask him to get my suitcase? There's one in my room. Shall I give you the key?
I think they have it here.
They have the key? Okay, well, I don't need it anymore anyway, so...
Okay.
All right.
Sasha,
She's gone. You're gone already. You're so quick. You're so quick. Okay. I guess this is the end of the last class.
oh man,
We're
I
talking
mean
about...
that sucks. The ending is.
We're
the
leaving.
ending.
We're leaving.
I know.
You feel how warm this camera is? It's because we shot
almost
about
hot.
half an hour.
Right.
It gets nervous. But, so, good luck, guys, until I see you the next time. And I'll make this smaller and send it back to you. With you send it, or, you know, one of those things.
And I've just called to our friend who helped us to make yesterday movies, a little short.
Yes.
And now she's finishing this movie, and
She's putting some
today
things
or
in it.
tomorrow download in your YouTube page. So watch
that's what I wanna do.
watch one more time.